Katie Bates shares Haley's heartwarming effort for sick grandpa. Bringing Up Bates star Katie Bates Clark recently shared clips and pictures from their trip to New Jersey to visit her father-in-law, Michael Clark. It was previously revealed that Travis' father underwent open-heart surgery. Some members of the Clark family also took to social media to beg for prayers ahead of Clark's very sensitive and dangerous operation. But instead of overthinking things, Katie recently shared her daughter's heartwarming effort for her grandfather. Travis' uncle Charles surprised many Bringing Up Bates fans after sharing the hospitalization of his brother, Michael. According to Charles, they're thankful for all the support they've been receiving. But he encourages people to continue praying as Michael prepares himself for open-heart surgery. He didn't exactly share what happened. Michael was previously diagnosed with an aneurysm on his ascending aorta. It was later discovered that he had had heart catheterization, which was the main reason for his open-heart surgery. Travis later shared positive news about his dad, saying that the doctors were pleased about how the operation turned out. Michael was also told that they were able to save his heart valve, meaning that he wouldn't need a mechanical valve as a replacement. Michael is currently on his recovery journey, but his grandkids are already taking extra steps to wish him well. Katie Bates Clark recently took to social media to share updates about her family as they wait for news regarding Michael. The Bringing Up Bates star shared artwork her daughter did, wishing Michael to feel better and saying they love him. Moments later, Katie shared the message her kids sent to their grandfather, who then video called his family. According to Katie, Michael has been doing well. However, she admits that his journey to full recovery hasn't been easy. Despite the struggles, Katie assures her followers that her father-in-law has been a warrior, and that the doctors are happy with his progress. She continued, "If he keeps this up, he should be able to come home soon." Travis Clark hasn't posted anything on his social media page since his dad's critical surgery. He's been thriving as a singer and has performed in many events since relocating to Tennessee with his wife. However, some Bringing Up Bates fans wonder if he's taking a break from singing to focus more on his father. One of his last posts was about his first worship concert. He was so happy to meet a friend who's been a huge influence on his singing career. Unfortunately, Michael's surgery quickly turned the celebrations into a terrifying week. Bringing Up Bates star Katie Bates Clark recently revealed worrying news about her father-in-law, Michael Clark. She and her husband, Travis, had to travel to New Jersey to look after Michael as he underwent heart surgery. The two begged for prayers for the very dangerous operation. Katie and Travis also took to social media to share new updates about Michael. In an Instagram post, Katie shared a worrying message as her father-in-law was hospitalized. According to the Bringing Up Bates star, Travis' father is scheduled for open-heart surgery. She added that it was a serious procedure with a long recovery. Due to this, she's asking her followers for prayers. Katie also revealed that her daughter, Haley, is excited about meeting her grandparents, but she's unaware of her grandfather's current state. Travis' uncle, Charles, also announced the shocking news a couple of days ago, saying that his brother will undergo open-heart surgery. He also shared that the operation was delayed, and he believes it was a sign that God was in control of everything. He continued, "Romans 8:28 is so true. Please continue to pray. We will update everyone on Friday after surgery. Thank you." Travis and Katie Bates Clark recently took to IG stories to share updates about Michael's surgery. He's thankful for everyone who prayed during his father's open-heart surgery. He then revealed that everything is going great, according to the doctors. The Bringing Up Bates star continued that the doctors were very pleased and were able to save his father's heart, adding that it's been what his dad has been praying for. Travis said that his father didn't want a mechanical valve at this point, adding that the aorta was the only thing that needed to be replaced. He revealed that his dad would be moved to the ICU in a couple of hours prior to his post, adding that they'd be able to see him soon. He continued, "We're all feeling relieved, grateful, and excited. God is good." Katie Bates Clark also took to IG stories to share stories about her daughter, Haley. According to the Bringing Up Bates star, they've been praying for her father-in-law and can't wait to see him back home. Katie then uploaded a photo of Hailey playing as a doctor, seemingly showing that he wanted to treat her grandfather. She also revealed that the kids weren't allowed to see their grandfather in the ICU last night, so they said their goodbyes a little early. Katie added, even though she doesn't fully understand what's going on, it was so sweet watching her love on Pop Pop the last few days. Lawson Bates is a well-known figure in certain circles, particularly among fans of reality TV shows like Bringing Up Bates. He and his wife, Marisa, have built a loyal following by sharing their lives, including their faith, parenting journey, and challenges along the way. But recently, things took a controversial turn when they began openly discussing their youngest child's medical condition, and some fans aren't happy about it. Before we get into the controversy, let's take a step back and talk about who Lawson Bates is. For context, he's part of the Bates family, stars of TLC's Bringing Up Bates, which aired for several seasons before ending in 2021. The show followed Gil and Kelly Jo Bates and their large family as they navigated life, relationships, and raising kids, all while staying true to their conservative Christian values. Lawson, one of the older siblings, married Marisa in 2016, and together, they started their own family. Over the years, they shared glimpses of their life through vlogs, Instagram updates, and YouTube videos. They've always been open about their struggles and triumphs, but nothing could prepare them, or their fans, for what came next. In early 2023, Lawson and Marisa revealed devastating news. Their youngest son had been diagnosed with a serious medical condition. While they didn't disclose specific details initially, they hinted that it was life-altering and required ongoing treatment. Understandably, their followers rallied around them, offering prayers, support, and words of encouragement. At first, the response was overwhelmingly positive. People admired how transparent the couple was being during such a difficult time. Many praised them for leaning on their faith and using their platform to raise awareness about childhood illnesses. But as time went on, things started to shift. As weeks turned into months, Lawson and Marisa continued to document their son's journey, posting frequent updates, sharing hospital visits, and even launching fundraising campaigns to cover medical expenses. And that's when the criticism began pouring in. Why do they feel the need to share every single detail? It feels exploitative. Fan comment 2. They're turning their son's suffering into content. What happens when he grows up and sees all this? Critics argue that Lawson and Marisa are crossing a line by making their son's illness so public. Some accuse them of using his condition to generate sympathy and, ultimately, profit from their audience. Others worry about the long-term impact this kind of exposure might have on the child once he's old enough to understand. But here's the thing: is there a right way to handle something like this? When does transparency become exploitation? Let's break it down. To be fair, many celebrities and influencers use their platforms to bring attention to important causes. Sharing personal stories can inspire others, raise funds for critical needs, and create communities of support. In fact, countless families dealing with similar situations credit public figures like Lawson and Marisa with helping them feel less alone. But critics argue that there's a difference between raising awareness and monetizing tragedy. For instance, some fans pointed out that Lawson and Marisa promoted merchandise tied to their son's health updates, leading to accusations of profiting off his pain. And then there's the question of consent. Their son is too young to decide whether he wants his private struggles broadcasted to millions of strangers. Will he thank his parents someday for being honest, or will he resent them for putting him in the spotlight? On the flip side, supporters of Lawson and Marisa say the backlash is unfair. They argue that the couple is simply doing what any parent would do, fighting for their child's future and seeking help wherever they can find it. After all, medical bills don't pay themselves, and crowdfunding has become a common tool for families in crisis. They're not asking for pity, they're asking for prayers and support. Stop judging them. Kelly Jo Bates, mom extraordinaire, and her response to those persistent feud rumors with none other than Tiffany, another beloved figure on the show. Now, if you've been following along, you know that reality TV can sometimes blur the lines between what's real and what's just speculation. So buckle up, because we're breaking it all down: the backstory, the drama, and how Kelly Jo handled it like the queen of grace that she is. To fully understand why these feud rumors even surfaced, let's take a step back and get to know both women a little better. First up, we have Kelly Jo Bates. As matriarch of the Bates family, Kelly Jo has become an icon for many viewers who tune in weekly to watch Bringing Up Bates. She's known for her unwavering faith, incredible parenting skills, and ability to keep her large family running smoothly. With 19 children and counting, Kelly Jo embodies strength, patience, and kindness. Her warmth radiates through every episode, making her a fan favorite. Then there's Tiffany, whose presence on the show adds a unique dynamic. Whether she's joining the family for special events or sharing heartfelt conversations, Tiffany brings her own charm to the table. But when two strong personalities share the spotlight, it's not uncommon for fans to start speculating about potential tension behind the scenes. So where did these rumors come from? Well, like many things in the world of reality TV, they started brewing online. Fans began noticing subtle interactions, or perceived lack thereof, between Kelly Jo and Tiffany during certain episodes. Some pointed out body language cues, while others dissected comments made offhand during interviews. For example, in one episode, Tiffany mentioned feeling overwhelmed by the size of the Bates household. While her remarks seemed innocent enough, some viewers interpreted them as veiled criticism toward Kelly Jo's parenting style. Others claimed that Kelly Jo appeared distant whenever Tiffany was around, fueling further speculation that something wasn't quite right between the two. And before long, the internet had turned this minor observation into full-blown conspiracy theories. People were convinced that Kelly Jo and Tiffany weren't getting along, and honestly, it got pretty wild. Some even suggested that the producers were deliberately pitting them against each other for ratings. But here's the thing, none of this was ever confirmed by either party. Which brings us to our next point. Thankfully, Kelly Jo decided to address the situation head-on. Known for her honesty and transparency, she took to social media to shut down the feud rumors once and for all. In a heartfelt post, Kelly Jo wrote, "I want to clear the air regarding the recent speculation about my relationship with Tiffany. Let me be very clear. There is no feud, no bad blood, and no drama between us. Tiffany is a wonderful person, and I deeply value her friendship. Sometimes people read too much into small moments on TV, but I assure you, everything is fine." Wow, talk about shutting it down with class. Kelly Jo didn't just deny the rumors, she went above and beyond to highlight the positive aspects of her relationship with Tiffany. And honestly, isn't that exactly what we'd expect from someone like her? Grace under pressure, folks. Take notes. But wait, it doesn't stop there. Tiffany also weighed in on the matter, echoing Kelly Jo's sentiments. During a Q&A session with fans, she addressed the rumors directly, saying, "Kelly Jo is such a sweet woman, and I feel blessed to know her. Any suggestion that we don't get along is completely false. We may not always see eye to eye on everything, but that's normal in any friendship. At the end of the day, we respect and support each other. See, case closed." Both women came forward with nothing but love and respect for one another. It's refreshing to see public figures handle negativity with such dignity, don't you think? But let's pause for a moment and ask ourselves, why do rumors like this persist in the first place? Is it human nature to look for conflict where none exists? Or is it simply the result of overanalyzing reality TV? The truth is, shows like Bringing Up Bates give us glimpses into people's lives, but only snippets. What we see on screen doesn't tell the whole story. Producers edit hours of footage into bite-sized episodes, which means context can easily get lost. Combine that with our tendency to project our own assumptions onto others, and suddenly, harmless interactions become fodder for drama. At the end of the day, it's important to remember that these are real people with real emotions. Spreading unfounded rumors does more harm than good, not just to the individuals involved, but to their families and fans as well. So what can we learn from this situation? First and foremost, communication is key. By addressing the rumors openly and honestly, Kelly Jo and Tiffany set an example for all of us. They showed that instead of letting negativity fester, it's better to confront it head-on with grace and understanding. Secondly, this reminds us to be mindful consumers of media. Before jumping to conclusions based on edited footage or hearsay, let's take a step back and consider the bigger picture. More often than not, things aren't as dramatic as they seem. Unsurprisingly, fans were quick to applaud both women for their maturity and poise. Many expressed gratitude for their willingness to clarify the situation, while others admitted they felt guilty for believing the rumors in the first place. One commenter wrote, "This is why I love the Bates family, they lead with love and humility." Another added, "It's inspiring to see women supporting each other instead of tearing each other down." And honestly, that's what makes stories like this so impactful. They remind us of the power of kindness, forgiveness, and unity, even in the face of adversity. Well, there you have it, friends. The truth behind the so-called feud between Kelly Jo Bates and Tiffany. Spoiler alert, there never really was one. Instead, we got a beautiful lesson in grace, authenticity, and the importance of giving people the benefit of the doubt. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more content like this. And hey, leave a comment below telling me your thoughts. Did you believe the rumors, or did you know better all along? Thanks so much for watching, and until next time, stay kind, stay curious, and keep spreading positivity wherever you go. Bye for now.